Good evening, Warden. How do your prisoners fare?
Commander, all is well. If you like, I could show you...
I'm not here to inspect your prison, Warden. I'm here to speak about one prisoner.
Your apostle.
Alvane. He's an apostle no more. He was a tool, but he lost his edge. He's no longer of any use to us. No. It's time we put all of this behind us.
Would you care to translate, Commander? I'm afraid my ability to read between the lines is somewhat lacking.
We want Kian Alvane's execution to be... hastened.
I see. I thought your six would need to judge and condemn Alvane before...
When did you become an expert on Azadi law, Warden?
Well, I'm not, sir, but we have laws and regulations of our own, Commander. I was told that Kian Alvane would be sent to Sadir to stand...
I'm telling you to carry out his sentence. Tonight!
What? Impossible. I need to call in the executioner.
How soon?
Well, by first light, at the earliest, but still...
First light, then.
But what about the paperwork? I mean, the proper documents, signed and stamped.
This goes one of two ways, Warden. Either you do what you're told, and execute Kian Alvane by first light. Or you find yourself hanging right next to him when the sun kisses the top of Friar's Keep tomorrow morning. How it plays out is entirely up to you. You have your orders, Warden.
Barbarians.
I have only one memory of my mother. She held me close one night and sang an old song from her country. I don't remember the melody, but I remember the words. Sleep, child, sleep. Sleep in your mother's heart. Let the wind blow and the rain fall. Hear the executioner's call. Watch the traitor's head roll as the shadow takes his soul. Sleep, child, sleep. We shall never part, for we will soon be free, together forever in the cold, cold sea.
Ah, Alvane, you are here. Good. I hear you turned down your last meal. Pity. I personally approved the menu. There were sausages.
Why would the warden come to visit me now? He wants me to plead. I shall not. Why would the warden... If you've come to see me beg for my life, warden, you won't...
No. You're a rational pragmatist, Alvane, quite like myself. No, I am merely here to ensure that you are prepared for the next step. As you know, your execution will take place at dawn. I have to admit that I'm curious why, after so long, there's such a sudden rush to see you dead. I'm very curious. But that's not why I'm here, no. As you also know, you have the choice between hanging and beheading. As far as I can tell, you have yet to voice a preference. If you forfeit this choice, it'll be left to me to decide the instrument of death. I simply want to ensure we dotted every I and crossed every T.
Death is death, and I'm ready to embrace my own. I have nothing more to say to this man. A warrior deserves to die by the blade. Even though I'm just a prisoner now, I was a warrior. A warrior deserves to die by the blade. But do I deserve that death? Death...
Quite. Then I shall make that choice. Do you have no family, Alvane? My family is very important to me. Almost as important as my duty to this city and this office. In the event of my own death, it would pain me to know that they would be left with no answers. No body to bury. No closure. I know you're a man of faith, a man of principle. I also understand that things happen to make you question your calling. What I do not understand is why you've simply decided to give up, to stop fighting.
To have everything you believe in fall to pieces. To be asked to continue a war that you have no faith in, by commanders that you can no longer trust. I have nothing more to say to him. To have You would not understand.
Try me, Alvani. You may come to see that we're more alike than you thought.
I have no family, no country. So leave me be, and let me prepare for death in peace.
Very well. Everything has been properly filed. I have no reason to question the order of execution. Even threatened me with dismissal, and worse, should I stand in the way of their orders. They don't know me very well. Threats mean nothing. Proper paperwork, on the other hand. I will simply have to accept that my questions will remain forever unanswered. I shall see you at first light, Alvani. The noose will be ready for you.
Get up, Kian. There isn't much time. About bloody time. Come on, let's go.
What's going
No
on?
time for answers. Let's get a move on.
What's going on down there?
That boy is a made-to-order riot. We're getting you out of here.
Who are you? Do I know you?
I bloody well hope so. You were this close to running me through with your sword.
What? The Swamp City?
Precisely. Where I made a daring, swashbuckling last-minute escape, and you were arrested by your own commander. Quite a day, eh?
If you're with the Resistance, why are you helping me escape?
So that you can repay your debt and help free our city. In the meantime, we need a bloody key to get through this bloody gate.
This is the first time I've seen that guard post abandoned. Everyone must be busy with the riot downstairs. We will need a key to open this gate. He must have a plan for what comes next. He wouldn't have brought us here otherwise. He must have a plan for what comes next. He wouldn't have brought us here otherwise. What's going on out there?
Ha! Wish I knew. Yazadi are entrenched. They're up to something. There ain't been a lot of new troops arriving, but then again, they've stopped pushing north. They only appear interested in holding the city.
Saya and Vermont are still in charge.
Oh, they're in charge, all right. But rumors say one of the Bloody Six is arriving soon. Which is why we need to be ready. Something's about to go down.
What are my people really doing here in Mercuria?
You tell me, boy. They are your people.
I do not know. I thought I did, but I was wrong. It's not about faith, it's about something else. What they have planned, I do not believe it is the divine will of the goddess.
More the unholy will of a gaggle of rotten mortal eggs.
Has the Resistance been inside the tower?
Not yet. That's where you come in, boy. You're our key to the tower.
That tower is a fortress. How in the name of the goddess do you expect me to find a way inside?
We'll see. Maybe you'll rise to the occasion, huh?
Is that why you're breaking me out of here? To find a way into the tower?
Well, that's part of it, aye. But not all of it. You're a bloody symbol, boy. Once we've got you on our side, it'll give the boys a big, boost.
It will increase morale?
Ha! Fat chance of that. There'll always be a bunch of boozing, thieving, whoring, cursing, immoral...
Morale. As in confidence. Spirit.
Well, that's it. A boost to the team spirit, innit? You arriving? You'll be the flag bearer, the bloody drummer boy. But getting into that Mojo blasted tower, aye, that's a big part of it.
About the tower.
Let's focus on getting you out of here first, boy.
Locked. The riot hasn't reached this floor yet. What a filthy mess this place is. No Azadi-run prison would ever be so poorly looked after. These Northlanders take little pride in their endeavors.
I've degraded myself, living like an animal. I may not be an apostle anymore, but I am still Azadi. I bring shame to the goddess and my people living like this.
The Azadi are breaking through! Keep pushing him up! We'll burn him alive!
Hey! Hey! Help me!
He's still breathing. I've seen him around the prison. I don't think he's been here that long.
Hey,
And I
you!
don't think he's long for this
Over!
world.
Over here!
He looks badly hurt. I don't think he'll survive long. But we can't just leave. He might know how to get out of here. I don't think he'll make it, but if he can help us. His death, he looks bad. How are you feeling? Can you walk?
No. I've lost too much blood. Take the key from the guard's pocket. Save yourselves.
There's nothing more I can do for him. He is already dead. Or there must be something we can do for him. Anything. I can't save his life, but perhaps he has some last wish that I can fulfill. Is there anything I can do for you? Anything at all?
My... my family. Tell them what happened to me. Tell them I love them very much. And that... my children. Tell them they make me proud.
I have to promise. I have to fulfill this. I can give no promises. I don't even know if we'll make it out. I have to. I promise.
They live in the bones. My name is Stunt. Arn Stunt. Thank you.
There's nothing more to be done for him. It's a makeshift blade. I've seen how they make them by sharpening stolen spoons against stone. A deadly weapon in the right hands.
Kill me.
It appears to be a gate
Please.
key. It probably unlocks this first
Please
gate.
kill me.
He bled out. A slow and painful death. May the goddess
Kill me.
watch over his long walk to the Shadow Realms,
Please.
where he will face his final judgment.
Please kill me.
If I don't kill him now, the guards will. But not before they make him suffer. This is an innocent man. I can't simply murder him. In the face of my own death, I swore to never take another life. Perhaps the guards will show mercy and spare him if I don't kill him. May the goddess ease your journey into the next life. He's with the goddess now, walking the sun-blessed slopes of the first mountain.
Most of the prisoners are still under lock and key.
It had to be done, Kian. You made the right choice. You have the key? Excellent. Now unlock
We will
the
need a
gate.
key to open this gate.
They have different keys for every floor, so you might as well leave that one in the lock. Follow me, boy. We're going up, not down.
Where's your warden? He's next!
Upwards. Ever upwards.
The riot is growing, moving closer. We need to keep moving up. Find a way out before the keep becomes smoking rubble.
Down there, you'll only find fiery death. The way out of here is up, up, up.
What did you mean, repay a debt?
You damn near wiped us out, boy. Your last-minute reversal didn't help save anyone, aside from your own soul, mayhap. And now is your chance at repentance.
I don't want repentance. I'm ready to die for my crimes. Why don't you just leave me here?
You may be ready to die, Kian, but the Resistance certainly isn't. And we need you. Now, find a way to open this bloody door. Something long and thin to pick the lock might do the trick.
About the tower.
Let's focus on getting you out of here first, boy.
A broom.
The prisoner's dead. Looks like someone slit his throat.
We need to get up
They're
there
heading
now!
upstairs.
Most of the prisoners are still under lock and key.
Unshackle me and let me join the rebellion!
Where's the key? Someone get the goddamn keys!
From the right angle, this pillow might pass as a head. A very square and soft head. A filthy head.
Where's the key? Someone get the goddamn keys! There he is! Up there! He got away!
The keep is surrounded by soldiers. Mostly Azadi troops, it looks like. Good bowmen. I'm lucky I dodged their arrows.
Locked. The riot hasn't reached this floor yet.
Where's the key? Someone get the goddamn keys! Where's the key? Someone get the goddamn keys!
I think I see him! Up there!
We got him! I think we got him!
Undamaged, and thin enough to fit in a lock. I should be able to open the gate with this.
No, seriously, I'm really not into riot.
Where's the key? Someone get the goddamn
That ought to do
keys!
the trick. Go on. Pick the lock with the arrow.
All those years on the streets of Sadir, paying off.
Good job. Follow me.
The riot won't last forever. Something's going to give. Either the Watch kills every last man,
Where's the key?
or the prisoners
get the
tear this place to
goddamn keys.
pieces.
About time! Let's go! Up the stairs!
They've broken through to the floor
Why?
below.
If it isn't our old friend, Mr. Murren.
Balsay, back him. I should have known you wouldn't have let yourself get caught so easily.
You're damn right. Now let us through.
I'm afraid that's quite impossible, Balsay. Your journey ends here, I'm afraid.
There's no picking this one. He's plugged it from his side. By the Mojal's unclean genitals, Warden! Open up right this bloody minute!
Words, Mr. Bakim. You know very well I do not respond to threats.
When I get my hands on you, Warden, you will wish your grandmother had never spread her legs to your grandfather.
About the tower...
Let's focus on getting you out. One day, Morin, we will see you garroted in front of this entire city, and your family too!
Locked. The riot hasn't reached this floor yet. So many barrels. Do they never clean up after themselves?
I'm perfectly fine in here. Thanks
Most of the prisoners are still under lock and key. Not everyone in here is a wrongly convicted rebel. Some are violent murderers. I won't risk it.
Just leave me be. I'm very comfortable behind the
It's a speaking tube.
The warden has blocked the gate somehow.
I'm afraid this is as far as you will get.
People like him only respond to violence and threats. He's scum, and I should treat him as such. I could attempt to reason with him. See if he responds to that. Your prisoners are revolting, Warden. Sooner or later, they will reach this floor. Let me through, and I shall be lenient and merciful.
I see. And what, pray tell, is my guarantee that you'll follow through on your promise?
I may not be able to stay my anger. He's responsible for many innocent deaths. But if I can convince him to believe me, what choice does he have? I was the Apostle. Doesn't the Warden claim to be a practical man? If that's the case, he would listen to a practical argument. My leniency is your only hope at this point.
Perhaps. But as you may imagine, I didn't rise to my position by taking people at their word. Particularly in a prison. Honesty is in short supply in here.
We're running out of time, and this filthy heathen is the only thing between us and freedom. All men of his station can be bought. If I offer to buy him, I'm sure he will be swayed. Filthy man. If he fails to respond to threats to his own life, maybe he'll listen if I threaten his children. He may treasure his office above his blood, but maybe he will listen to reason if I appeal to his sense of family. If not for yourself, then do this for your family.
My family is important to me. I would not want my boys to grow up without a father. Their mother lacks the moral fortitude needed to instill duty and backbone in them. Let's forgive her. She's a good woman, but merely a woman. Very well, you make a fair point. I will trust you despite my better instincts. Step back, Alvani.
Praise your gods, I don't have time for you now, Morin. But your day will come.
He doesn't look well at all, seeing his world fall to pieces. I almost pity the man.
You gave me your word, Alvani. Your word. You said I would not be harmed. You said you would let me live. Does that not count for anything anymore? Is your word so disposable you will throw it away at a whim? If you kill me, you've proven your disregard.
You will receive your just punishment soon enough.
Perhaps so, Alvani, but at least my punishment... At least my punishment
I no
will be in
longer
the
have
hands of
any
those who
use for
respect
him.
laws and regulations. And not be a barbarian like yourself.
This is as far as the stairwell will take us. Now we need to find a way to the roof.
I didn't say I wanted to leave this place.
What part of to be executed in the morning did you not get? And what part of the resistance needs you did you fail to comprehend?
Why would your people trust me? I am their enemy.
You were the enemy. I trust your allegiance to your people has diminished somewhat in the past year.
How do you know I won't just turn on you soon as we're out of here?
Oh, I know. And others do too. Our faith is rarely misplaced. This passage leads up to the roof, but the gate's twice locked. There's no getting through. We need to find another way up. I got
no
you
way
this
through
far,
here.
Kian. Now you need to put that Azadi brain of yours to work, and quick.
About the tower.
Let's focus on...
These torches burn day and night. There's no other light in this accursed place.
They're not far behind us.
Locked. The riot hasn't reached this floor yet. It's mounted securely to the wall. These torches burn day and night. Most of the prisoners are still under lock and key. The slop we eat 3 times a day arrives in these barrels. The stench makes me sick.
All right, we need to stop them.
Shadow be damned. The guards are getting closer.
We'll get him, sir. You just stay here.
A piece of cloth. Moist. With what, I'd rather not know. I've eaten the slop they call porridge for so long
Where's the
I've
key?
forgotten the taste of
Someone
meat.
get the goddamn keys!
What I wouldn't have done for a single bite of that meal. I draw the line at licking the plate clean. I'm hungry for red meat, but I'm not a dog.
They use this contraption to transport food from the kitchens below.
Hello?
They use this contraption to transport food from the kitchens below.
Where's
They
the
use
key?
this contraption
Someone
to
get the
transport
goddamn
food from the
keys!
kitchens below. That chain goes up to the mechanism that raises and lowers the cage. It's covered in thick oil. I can't get a good grip on it with all that oil.
I'd burn my skin
Where's
off if
the
I
key?
tried to wrench it free.
Someone get the goddamn keys!
I'm curious to see where this is going. Oh, clever boy. I knew
The
you
oil is
wouldn't
burning
disappoint
off.
me. You
Still
first.
warm, but
If
it's
that
cooling
chain's still
quickly.
hot, I want some warning.
I should be able to climb the chain now.
Right behind you, boy. They've readied the noose for you. A traitor's death.
What are we doing here? Where's our cloud ship?
We need to buy ourselves some time. Quick. Block that gate.
It's
Use the
unbolted,
lever to lower
and the
the
guards
bar.
could be here at
Quickly
any
now.
moment.
For the love of Mojal Sepur, now arm yourself.
A sharp blade, used by the headsman.
There's a sword over there. Come over here now.
The gallows. And to think, I had already
By
accepted
the
my
Mojal's
fate.
bloated tested, stop fucking about and get your ass over here, boy!
How will we escape? I thought you'd have a ship waiting.
A ship? Ha! No, boy. Your way out of here is not on a cloud ship, but through a portal created by the very magic your people are trying to stamp out.
My way.
Only one of us can pass through that portal before it closes. And it requires a sacrifice. It's dark magic. It requires blood and pain. It requires a life.
What? No. No! I cannot accept your sacrifice. Either both of us leave or neither.
Don't be a Mojal damned fool, boy. I have made my peace with the gods. Can you say the same? Besides, I may be a decent fighter, but you... without you, the resistance will falter, and the Azadi will be victorious. Now run me through that sword so that you can get out of here and start paying your debts.
How many more deaths before this night is over? No. There's been enough bloodshed. I don't want another life on my conscience. His eyes speak the truth. He has embraced death in a way I never could. Where I only saw defeat, he sees victory. I don't know where this path may lead, but what choice do I have? His eyes speak the truth. Goddess, forgive me.
Slow and steady, boy. Blood and pain for the portal.
I have only one memory of my mother. She held me to her heart until I fell asleep. That night, she threw herself from the city walls into the shallows. Her body was never found. For the longest time, I would climb those walls, balance on the edge, and close my eyes. I always thought I would join her in the darkness, in that cold, cold sea. But I never did.
Goddess, damn him to the Shadow Eternal!
What?
Kian. Kian has escaped the keep.
Leave us. Now! What are you saying? That's impossible. He's supposed to die.
He's gone. Fled from the roof with the help of a rebel infiltrator in a bloody riot.
The roof? But how?
Portal. Dark magic.
That's impossible.
I must interrogate the men who let him escape. They will rue this day for the rest of their short and miserable lives. And that bone-headed warden, he will pay for this with his life.
I don't understand. Friar's Keep is warded against thaumaturgy.
Inside, yes, which is why they fled to the roof.
Protect us. Do you have any idea where he is?
With the rebels, I'm sure. Wherever they've holed up. I will leave no stone unturned to find them.
In their hands, Alvane is a poisonous dagger.
You think I'm not aware? You think I don't know how dangerous he is? I know that traitor better than anyone. But I will find him. Him and his cohorts. Under the sight of the goddess, this I swear.
Before the first arrives.
It won't reach her ears.
You make sure of that. If she learns their precious apostle is still alive, she will want him alive so that she can speak to him. And if she learns the truth...
We won't give her the opportunity.
Good. Because if she ever does, you and I will be paying with our lives. What in the light are you waiting for? You won't catch him in here, Commander! Go! Take care of this! Goddess, watch over us.
It's our 3-month anniversary today.
That's mad. I feel like I've been coming here for years. how are you?
What do you think?
You have more energy, you appear more content with your life now than you did 3 months ago. But only you can tell how you are feeling. I can't do that for you.
I know, and I wish I could tell, but I'm not sure anymore.
You remember nothing of what happened before the coma. You're not sure you want to remember. I think you do. Do you agree with that, Zoe?
And potentially lose everything I've built here? I guess it's a risk I'll have to take. I know there's something I need to remember, something I'm supposed to be doing. And potentially lose everything I've built here? I'm not sure that's a risk I want to take. And I do. I can't stand feeling there's something I need to remember. Something's nagging at me, something important. I have no idea. So I have to find out.
I understand, okay. Let's see if we can do an exercise. Jog your memory. What is the last thing you do remember?
Dropping out of uni, moving back in with Dad. Feeling listless, powerless. I'd lost faith in myself, in everyone around me. I'd broken up with Reza.
And then something did happen.
Be careful what you wish for, right? Reza vanishing. Me going after him, trying to track him down. I ended up in Newport. I have memories of sneaking into a house filled with drug addicts. I remember being in a safe place and connecting to a dream machine, but that's where it ends.
And before that? Before leaving Casablanca?
Dad was going away. I was throwing a party. Then Reza asked me to pick up a package. That's what set it all in motion. That and the static.
Do you remember what that turned out to be?
After I woke up, they filled in the blanks. Apparently it was some sort of glitch or virus. Rogue code infecting the worldwide wire. Someone at Waticorp was using the dream machine to read people's minds. Someone I'd met.
Kavanagh.
Damien Kavanagh. That's right. The man behind it all. The perpetrator of the conspiracy. He'd put some sort of worm into the code, turning the dream machine into a mind-controlling tool affecting millions. At least that's what they say.
He recorded a confession before he didn't want to rot away in a jail for the rest of his life, but at least he came clean. Absolved his employer of any wrongdoing.
Convenient.
In what way?
Oh, forget it. Like I said, I don't remember him. I don't remember any of it. All I know is they poisoned my mind. Inserted false memories. Nothing I saw or experienced was real. The little girl on the screens, the other...
The other world.
Arcadia. Another colourful figment of their imagination. A synthetic dream.
And you still remember nothing of going to Japan? Breaking into Waticorp?
Nope. I exposed a global conspiracy and all they gave me was a lousy coma. Aside from you, Reza, and my dad, no one even knows I was involved. Reza kept me out of his exposé, thank God. And even he doesn't know what really happened during the week I was gone. Maybe my friend Olivia knew something, but she... passed away.
You feel responsible.
I went off playing teen detective and people got hurt.
You're worried something else happened to you.
I can't do anything about it, so I should just not think about it. But if I do start to remember, will I like what I find? I mean, it's a week of my life. Gone. Vanished.
Have you used a dream machine yet? It's becoming a disease, an addiction. I'm concerned about what these lucid, perfect dreams are doing to us. And you were connected to a prototype. There's no way to predict how that may have affected you. Have you spoken with Gabrielle yet?
No, I'm not ready to discuss my dad. We don't talk. He rented out the house, moved to Mumbai. We're estranged.
That's perfectly fine. What do you want to talk about?
Is the new series of Eurotrash a valid topic?
Why not? Our time is almost up.
That's fine. I'm working today.
How's that going?
Really good. I enjoy it. A lot.
I'm glad to hear that. You weren't so sure a month ago.
I'm learning a lot. Neural programming, artificial intelligence. I'm not sure I want to keep working in a shop for the rest of my life, but it helps me feel closer to Liv. Olivia, you know? Honoring her memory. Not in a self-sacrificing way. I want to do this. I like working with Mira and Wit. For now. And with the voluntary campaign work, I feel I contribute in other ways, too.
You're keeping yourself busy and motivated. You've come a long way since we first met.
Thank you, Dr. Zelenka.
Roman, please. Same time next week?
Definitely. Thanks, Roman.
Take care, Zoe.
Dr. Zelenka. Roman. Dr. Roman? Doc? I don't even know what to call him anymore. The doc's been good for me, I think. And good to me. I do need someone to talk to about things. All the things. Everything. And he is sort of cute, but... Oh, no. No, that's not a good thought. That's a bad thought. Ugh. Authority figure. So cliché, Zoe. What's up, Doc? Oh, wait. I did not say that out loud, did I? No. He's not looking at me. I think that was just in my head. Dodged a bullet there. Phew. Dr. Zelenka. Roman. Dr. Roman? Roman?
Yes.
My next appointment with Dr. Roman is in my calendar, but I might as well double-check while I'm here. Maybe I shouldn't be bothering him. He probably has another appointment right away. Do you have an appointment now?
No, I prefer some space between sessions. I don't like to rush. I prefer to sit and take notes afterwards.
So, what are you writing?
Well, just notes about what we talked about today. It's a way for me to remember and process our conversation.
Makes sense.
To be absolutely honest, I don't have another appointment for several hours. I like keeping my Mondays light.
Oh. Yeah, we could start later if you'd prefer.
No, this gets me out of bed in the morning. Without it, I just sleep in.
Roman seems like an interesting person, and we've never really talked about anything other than me. This could be a good time to start, talking. I don't know what I'm doing. So, what do you get up to when you're not, you know, this?
Oh, I don't know.
I'm sorry if this is getting too personal.
No. I was just trying to think about how to answer that. I don't really do things. When I'm not working, I think about work. Or I write about work, or I read about work.
Oh. And how does, your wife feel about that?
I'm not married. I live by myself. Which has advantages and disadvantages. Mostly, in my case, disadvantages. I'm not good at taking care of myself.
Really? Huh. So, Roman is single and spends too much time by himself. He could really do with a social... I don't know, Dr. Zelenka. How long have you practiced in Europolis?
Oh, 4 years? No, 5. I graduated from Krakow in 2214 and worked 2 years in the Warsaw district before moving to Berlin.
And Propast?
I set up this practice 7 months ago.
Are you from the Prague district?
I'm originally from Poznan. My parents are of Polish descent. Not that that matters anymore. European is European. Yeah, you wouldn't know it talking to my father, though. He is a traditional nationalist. I think he secretly wishes for the downfall of Europolis and a return to the independent nation-states. Was there anything else?
So, Roman is single and spends too... You should get out more. Think about something other than work.
What did you have in mind?
I'm not the best person to ask. I'm, a homebody.
Sounds like we both should get out more.
We should. I mean, you should, and so should I. Also.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah. Hmm. I'm not quite sure where this conversation is going. It's very confusing. I should probably just cut it short, but I'm also curious. So,
You could show me what I'm missing out on sometime.
Oh. Yeah, I can do that. That is a thing I can do.
Of course, it would have to wait until we're done with your therapy. You're a patient, and that's, you know.
Right. Yes. Of course. That line of patient and doctor, that line.
Yes. Good. I'll look forward to that. I should finish, noting these notes before, well, you know, I forget everything we talked about.
Noted? No, that would be a bad thing, really. And do what, exactly? Tussle his thick hair? Give him a peck on the chin? Throw myself on him? No, I'll just stand. Over here.
Oh, sorry. I didn't know you were still here.
I feel horrible about the direction this conversation's been taking. I'm not... Yeah, you should come out with Reza and me sometime.
With Oh, yes, of course, sometime. After we've concluded your therapy, of course. I don't mix my professional and private lives.
That's not a good mix. That's like gummy bears and potassium chlorate. Keep them apart.
Right. Well, I should finish writing these notes before I forget everything we talked about.
Of course. Good idea. That's... yeah. Okay. Exactly what you'd expect a psychologist to keep on his office shelf. No tawdry romance novels, fantasy or science fiction, unfortunately. I see... No, I really shouldn't. It's a trap. A psychological trap. If I drink more of that awful synthetic coffee at this point, I'll really need therapy. If I drink more of that awful synthetic coffee at this point, I'll really need books on shrink stuff. Shrinky books. Is that a dragon? Well, it looks like a dragon. What does that mean? What does that say about me? That I'm, into dragons? Dragons are cool. No therapist's office would be complete without a chaise longue. Never used it. Would feel like a dork. No therapist's office would be complete without a chaise longue. Never used it. Would feel like a dork. That's my file. I feel an almost irresistible urge to peek. Oh, nothing at all. A bunch of personal information I had to fill in for my first appointment. And now I feel really guilty for peeking. Boo. I don't know what I was hoping for. A "she's real cute" note in the margins? I didn't know the doc was into cephalopods. I wonder if he has a pet one at home. I always wanted a pet cephalopod. They're the best. I didn't know the doc was into cephalopods. I wonder if he has a pet one at home. If that's real wood, it must have cost a fortune. It looks real. Not the sort of thing you'd expect to find in a therapist's office. How can Zelenka afford a piece of furniture like that? Must have been a gift. If that's real wood, it must have cost a fortune. It looks real. Knock on wood. I don't often get to do that with real wood. IKEA's plastique just doesn't cut it, knockwise. Knock on wood. I don't often get to do that with real wood. IKEA's plastique just doesn't cut it, knockwise. No therapist's office would be complete without a chaise longue. Never used it. Would feel like a dork. The dock's been good for me, I think. And good to me. I could stare at that for hours and then I really would go insane. I see... No, I really shouldn't. It's a trap. A psychological trap.